What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the Double M Show once again. And I know you guys are used to it now. The In the Crib edition.
The crib. In the
we are
crib.
we are back in the crib due to huge unforeseen circumstances, but we are here. The show must still go on, Mike. Nice, and we're back, man. We're back. How you feeling, man? This is like what, week 4, week 3, or week 4 for you?
I was keeping track of how long we was in quarantine. You know, the amount of days I've been out of work, but I've given it up. I was keeping track of a bunch of different things, but why keep track? It's just gonna continue for the foreseeable future, and just gotta accept the norm. So I'm just going with the flow with the everyday vibes and just doing what I'm trying to do. Doing my part.
Doing your part.
Just doing my part.
And once again, we are live on YouTube right now. If you don't know how Double M works, we have conversation with you guys who are watching. So make sure you hit that live chat and join the conversation. The people who are on that IG live, thank you for watching. But if you want to join the conversation as well, just hit up Double M Media on YouTube and you'll catch us live just like that. And, Mike Nice.
Yep.
You're saying you're just going with the flow right now, bro. You're just waiting to hear the news when the let out is.
It's crazy. Like, what's gonna happen one day is like the president's gonna step in front of a mic and say, "You are free to return to normalcy."
I've been.
Is that how it's gonna unfold? Like, I
think it's gonna be slow. I think it's slowly things are gonna open up, and gradually we'll be able to start doing things. But I don't think it's just gonna be like, boom, here's the date, June 1st.
Just release.
Yeah, release. Nah, I don't think it's gonna be released like that. I think
they'll start to slowly open up businesses.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I think that's
the best route to go.
I don't know. I think that's how it's gonna happen. I don't think you can just let us all loose because we're gonna be like wild animals.
It's gonna get crazy. If you just say every restaurant and store and bar and club is open.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, any barbershop, salon.
If my barber is watching this, because he watches sometimes, I need you to text me like the day before, 2 days before you about to, because barbershops
lines out the door
are going to be booming. I'm hurt, yo. When I tell y'all I'm hurt, crazy, man. I be looking myself in the mirror, just like this. There's times I contemplate doing it myself. I contemplate doing it myself. But I say, you know what? I'm gonna let this wolfing go on for a little bit. And we'll see, man. But I don't know if we can have another month, Mike. I'm gonna use these clippers on myself.
It's tough, man. It's tough. Like, everybody's hurting. It's not just us. Everybody.
Did you see the viral picture of DJ Khaled?
Oh my goodness!
What
was the line that saw with it?
Khaled gets a haircut like every 2 days. Celebrities, they don't have to wait every 2 weeks like us. They get haircuts all the time. But if you saw what Khaled is
struggling,
like right
yeah, it's a bad look for DJ Khaled right now compared to what we're used to seeing.
Right.
But I mean, he's just one of many who are going through the struggles of not being able to go somewhere and let a barber, bless your head with a haircut. It's just, this is what it is right now. The other thing that I saw that was crazy in some places that are, quarantine, everybody's inside, wild animals starting to roam the streets because people are not outside. People not out there to shoo away the animals. Hey, get out of here. Get out of my lawn. People's inside. Now, wild animals, I forgot where it said it was, but I saw the video of like straight animals or something. It looked like something straight out of I Am Legend. Damn. I Am Legend. If you've seen that movie with Will Smith, animals just, trees and stuff growing out of random places, animals doing whatever they want. That's what that video I saw looked like.
Speaking of movies, like you remember the movie Day After Tomorrow, something like that?
Day After Tomorrow. Sounds familiar.
It was like, it's another type of I Am Legend movie. And if you from the Northeast, we got hit with a storm yesterday. Yeah. And I was out yesterday for work, and it was windy, rainy, and
yesterday
empty.
Was wild.
And it just looked real crazy. The trees were falling. There was no one in the street. It was a wild look outside when I was out yesterday with that storm. This is just reality. Then you go out some days and it's like everybody's out. with their masks and stuff, and you couldn't even tell that it's social distancing.
I'm telling you, I went out early today, stopped by my parents' crib, just to handle some things. And I'm like, yo, this drive is taking me longer than I usually take to get home because people's out. I'm stuck in a little bit of traffic. Why was there traffic right now?
No,
It's 2 o'clock
should be no traffic
on
going
in
on.
the afternoon on a Tuesday. There's traffic.
Herlene says that something from the side of her house came off and hit windows and everything. That's how crazy the weather was yesterday.
Sheesh. I know people are losing power. You know, trees falling. Like the wind was crazy. Like it was yesterday. I made time to just stand outside and watch, just watching the rain fall and listening to the wind and the rain. Like weather was wild yesterday, and then you wake up this morning, it's nothing but sunshines and clear
Great.
skies.
That's New England weather for you. And while we're stuck inside, I know we talked about it. I'd rather have bad weather than good weather.
I'm telling you, maybe not like yesterday,
Right.
but for this month of April, while we're all supposed to be inside for this whole month, I'll take rain every single day. Call me crazy. I don't know. I know people like to see the sunshine. People like to go for walks and whatnot. I hear that. But just me thinking about it, we can't do anything right now.
No.
You can't. You're not supposed to go anywhere and gather around and do stuff right now. So if it rains every day during this quarantine time, I don't care. Let it be windy, rainy, whatever. I'm inside. Nothing I could do. You know what it is?
We got our boy Jason. He's saying, what up, fellas? Clear skies today changed my brakes outside. People are taking advantage of getting some work done.
I mean, hey,
Housework,
if
work.
God gonna bless us with this sunny skies, I'm not gonna be upset at the same
Right.
time.
Get some work done. As long as you social distancing,
Yeah.
Jason. We for that, man. Try to be as productive as you can. We know times are really tough right now. But Mike, we got a show to do, man. This is double M Media. Once again, people on the IG live, we love that you are watching. If you want to join the conversation, move on to the YouTube as well.
Live chats booming.
We'll try our best to get to the IG's chats what y'all saying, but the screens are so small and we're so far away from it that it's more beneficial on the YouTube in itself. But Mike, nice, man.
And my cousin still typed in on the IG right when you said that.
We'll read it. We'll read it after you let us know, brother, what is on the playlist
so
today.
A couple things we want to talk about. First, obviously Marv and I, we got our conversation that we're gonna have with you guys. But again, this show is interactive. We want to hear what you guys want to talk about as well. Anything that's popping that you want to have a conversation about. That's what we're here for. That's what everybody's here for. But we're definitely going to talk about this recent Ray Allen interview that has come out with Celtics blog, where he was on the Cedric Maxwell podcast. And Cedric Maxwell was asking him various things, but obviously a major topic in conversation when it is Ray Allen's beef with the Celtics ever since he left. So we're going to dive into that as well. Also, I know Marv pulled up a conversation about some movies that you rolled past.
Right.
We're ranking the best Spider-Man movies. Those of you who are into superhero movies or into the Spider-Man movies, there's been a lot that's come out over the years. Whether it's been the cartoon version that recently came out, the version that's been a part of the Marvel universe. There's been a lot of Spider-Man movies, and we probably want to rank them. So we want to hear what you guys think is the top movie, the worst movie. We want to hear from you. And then, just more COVID-19 talk. That's what we're dealing with right now. Things that you could be doing at home, things that you could, take your mind off of, trying to stay in a positive light.
Yeah, man. And one thing that's been booming during this time as well, Mike, nice, is Instagram Live. We're currently on
Instagram Live. Yes, I forgot about that one.
We're currently on Instagram Live. Everyone is currently on Instagram Live. IG Live.
Whew.
They did something with this one. They didn't know how beneficial it's gonna be, but I wish I can see like the analytics of once COVID-19 began or quarantine, the analytics of how many people use IG Live, how many people are starting to watch IG Live. There are times, Mike, I have a show, Snowfall.
Mm-hmm.
All my boys keep telling me watch Snowfall, and I'm like, every night before I go to bed, I'm trying to watch a show. So I'm like, I'm gonna put on Snowfall. But then I go on Instagram quickly,
Quick scroll.
quick stroll on
Quick scroll.
Instagram, and I waste maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours.
I tell
Sometimes
you.
I'm on there for 3 hours a night just watching IG live,
IG
whether it's my
just
friends,
reel you in.
whether it's celebrities, and it catches me. You got guys like Tory Lanez right now who's
Tory Lane's the IG live king right now.
taking over Instagram. His stock has gone up. If you guys have not watched Quarantine Radio, you might want to give it a look. It's very, very entertaining. Tory Lanez, I didn't know how entertaining that dude was, but he be having me.
He's shown a different side of himself. Like,
for real.
I think most people, you obviously, unless you're like a super hardcore Tory Lanez fan, you know, you listen to his music, you know, that's what you get. That's what you're getting from him, music. But now you go to Quarantine Live that he's doing on IG. He's showing that he has so much personality. He can crack some jokes. Say he's over here dancing a little bit. The way he's interacting with people, little conversation. Tory Lanez makes his IG live interesting.
Makes it fun.
Makes it very fun.
And he makes you feel like you're a part of it. Like he's out there, he's taking shots of Patron, having fun. Makes me want to go to my fridge and get something to drink while I'm watching it too. It makes you feel like you part of the party.
Yeah, there was definitely a day I was watching his live, just tuned in, you know. And another day, I think I was probably just sitting in my room. What else is there to do during quarantine, you know? Just sitting in my room. IG opens up, Tory Lanez. I watched 10 minutes go by, 20. I'm like, yo, I'm not doing anything but sitting here watching this, and I feel like getting lit right now. Like, yo, the music, people's coming on, dancing and whatnot, and he's hype. And I'm like, yo, I want to get hyped too. Like you said, I was ready. He's saying, you know, it's 5 o'clock, something's take a shot. I'm like, yo, I'm ready to have a sip of something too, because I'm just so entertained by what he's doing. And it's not just Tory Lanez doing that. There's a lot of people who go on IG Live and are finding different ways to get creative. And, you know, people who tune in and watch, interacting with them once they, you know, connected to IGs and whatnot. People are being creative and being very entertaining.
Very creative. Like, I'm starting to use IG Live and creative. It's a way of just to interact with your friends and just get connected. You know, obviously there's the FaceTimes and the Zooms, but IG Live has found something here during these quarantine times where they're making, you know, obviously we're going through tough times. We're not going to ignore that. You know, a lot of people are definitely suffering through this, but they're making, you know, these things a little simpler for us, you know, an escape, if you will.
So I'm looking at we keep talking about Tory Lanez for a second. Tory Lanez, again, if you guys hasn't peeped Tory Lanez, next time he has his quarantine radio, check it out. He goes live, and within 5 minutes, my man is over 100,000 people tuned in. I think the max I've seen him, I don't think he's cracked it yet, but he's pushed numbers close to 400,000 people watching him live on Instagram.
Which is a record.
I've never seen it. Never heard of it, seen of it. Talking about almost 500,000 people are watching his Instagram live where all he's doing, he's dancing, shirt off, sipping Patron, smoking a blunt.
And get girls to
twerk.
Celebrities to chill with him for
That's it. And people are tuned in, almost 500,000. And my thing is, what is it about IG? Because, I mean, Facebook has a live option.
Right.
Twitter has a live option. Why is it IG, though? Why do you think it's IG? And this goes to anybody. Why is IG the most popular when it comes to going live? Like, a lot of people, many people have Twitter. And you can go live on Twitter. Facebook, I know out of those major 3 social media platforms, I think Facebook is probably the third one out of the 3. But you can go live on Facebook. Many people still use Facebook.
I think there's a couple reasons. One, IG's might be the most popular app out there right now compared to the Facebooks and Twitter. And 2, I think the age group who uses Instagram compared to Facebook and
there are
Twitter.
Children.
You know, like the age group for Instagram is more towards the teen to 30-year-olds, I believe, compared to the Twitter and Facebook. Facebook, you got everybody on Facebook. The whole world's on Facebook. You got grandmothers to babies on Facebook. I think Instagram is more geared toward our generation. I could be wrong. This is just my thought process. Instagram is just toward our generation more so. And that gravitates a lot, and we know how to use the social media sharing and all that stuff. So I think Instagram just gets picked up a lot easier, and their live is a little more better. Their live, you can connect with somebody else
That is
with their
true.
live. I don't think there's any other live that really does that, being able to connect with someone and have conversation with that person. So that's it's fun. It's just it's fun to watch. It's fun to see people get out of their comfort zone and try to entertain for maybe an hour or two, to just escape.
Yeah, and I mean, like I was saying, it's not just Tory Lanes on IG having girls come in and twerk for them. I see people go on IG, just doing an open forum, asking questions about different topics. And honestly, it's just, I believe, something great to have right now during these times. The way to connect with people like that. Um, Even if you're not a celebrity like Tory Lanez, you've said yourself, you're using IG Live, and your IG Lives have been very entertaining. I think people, tuned in can definitely attest to that. Your IG Lives have been great, and you're not doing nothing crazy like Tory Lanez at all.
Not at
But,
all.
it's just entertaining, you know, with music playing, what you're saying, the conversations to be had. I think if people who are inside of their homes or their rooms right now could take a second, if the IG Live pops up and there's someone you want to watch and it's entertaining, why not add the entertainment to your life and have some fun with it? So I think it's definitely something that's beneficial to society
And
right
it's
now.
crazy, Mike. Like when I tell you, I was never on anybody's IG live before this. There'd be times I'd be on my phone like, yo, why am I getting this damn notification that some so and so's on IG live? I do not care. But all of a sudden, look at me, man. Even like basketball players, when they're
Yeah.
having conversations with other basketball players about who's the best out of their city, I'm engaged. I'm engaged in that. I'm like, yo, this is really dope. You're getting it's like getting interviews that you would have never gotten before.
Mhm.
You're just getting people to open up and just talk about everyday life, and it's cool. I love it.
And then shout out to Diddy and what he's doing with his IG Live.
What's he doing?
I mean, from what I think I saw, he was using his platform, getting people to tune in. And I think, with IG Live, you can pin something at the bottom.
Right.
And I think he was having people donate to a cause. He's getting different celebrities to come on. From the people I saw, he had LeBron on, he had J Lo and A Rod on, which kind of was a little bit of awkward, little awkward.
Who?
J Lo and A Rod.
Yeah, that I saw.
Little
that went
awkward.
That went viral, but
Sure did.
But that just shows growth. That shows growth.
Good for them. Good for them. Good for A Rod. Great guy. But yeah, people, are using a cause like that to have people donate. Like, you watch my IG Live, here's a cause. I'm gonna have different celebrities come on and join. You can see us live having a good time. Donate. Shout out to what Diddy did with his. I wish I remembered or the cause or what he was doing it for, but I'm pretty sure he was doing it in a positive way to donate to something. But that's the wave right now, man.
Yeah, IG is definitely the way. Speaking on Diddy's, we don't have to get, unless if you guys seen it, definitely talk it up. So there was a little controversy, right, with Diddy's IG live, because celebrities, some of the celebrities are getting people to come in, they're twerking, they're dancing and stuff. If you know Lizzo's R&B artist, she's heavy set Lizzo. If you remember, she was in the LA Lakers game, and she pretty much had her ass showing throughout the game, and that went viral. But Lizzo's there. She's very comfortable in her skin, if everyone knows who she is, and she's ready to shake it no matter what. So she was on Diddy's IG, bro, and she was doing her thing. She was twerking, man. She was dancing, she was twerking, and Diddy came out and it was like, yo, this Easter Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Easter Sunday, let's chill out. And then you have another celebrity come in, Andre Michelle. Obviously, she's skinnier, pretty woman, in my opinion. She started dancing, twerking as well, and they let it go. And then people started coming at Diddy like,
okay.
you stop Lizzo, but then you're gonna let Dre or Michelle come out. And I'm gonna let you know, Diddy did come out and said it wasn't that he stopped Lizzo. He was saying that the music that he was playing, there was curse music, and he spoke to Lizzo about it. Lizzo understood it, but it got heavy, it got heated.
So hold on, let me get it straight. Lizzo came on the live and started twerking, and he cut her off.
Cut her off.
Then other lady came on Was she twerking too?
She was doing her thing too.
Was she twerking? Was she doing what Lizzo was?
She twerked. She twerked.
Was Lizzo naked or something?
Lizzo wasn't naked.
So they both fully clothed. And Diddy said to Lizzo, "No thanks, you gotta go."
He didn't say you gotta go. He just said relax. He told her relax. Easter Sunday.
He told her to relax, don't twerk. But then next girl came on, started pretty much doing the same thing, and they just let it roll.
Yeah, they were having a good time.
Okay, so what was Diddy's explanation?
Diddy's explanation afterwards was like, nah, the music that was playing had some curse words and stuff. So he wanted to change up the music. It's Easter Sunday.
Okay, so did he change the music for Lizzo?
I think Lizzo was gone afterwards. Lizzo was gone.
So people are basically trying to say because Lizzo's fat.
Yeah, he fat shamed her.
Because Lizzo's fat, she had to go. But who's the next girl that came on?
Drea Michelle.
Drea Michelle came on and she was dancing and he said, yeah, cool, that's fine.
What's your thoughts on that? While I read some of the comments here, J Max said that's a lot of twerking for Lizzo. We got Jay. Jay said he was right with the Jordan emoji.
I mean, was he right in terms of letting her go?
Jay need to chill.
Drea versus Lizzo, who would you rather see twerk?
Listen, I think the backlash. We gotta be careful. I think the backlash.
Let me sip some water.
Right, the backlash was a little too much. Diddy can have a preference. Men can have a preference of what they like on their IG live.
That is true. Marv, you're great.
Men can have
Marv, you're great.
Men can have a preference on what they like and shouldn't be getting killed for it. And if Diddy is telling the truth that, hey, I was gonna let Lizzo rock, it was just the music, then I'm all for it. Lizzo should be able to be free to twerk all she wants. I love seeing her do it. I love seeing.
But if Diddy doesn't want it on his IG,
but if Diddy's not a fan of it, if Diddy's not a fan of her, we can't kill the man.
Yeah, if Diddy don't want to sit there, because I mean, if you've done IG live before, you're sitting there looking at the person who you're talking to, interacting to. If Diddy doesn't want to sit there and look at IG and see Lizzo twerk, that's on him. That's like, for example, are you into comedy movies or are you into horror movies? Don't force me to go to a horror movie if I don't want to watch a horror movie. But if it's a comedy, sure, I'll watch it. Everybody, like you said, has their preference.
Keep the comments rolling. Let us know what you think about this Lizzo versus Dre. Now, listen, we get Dre is a very beautiful woman, and they let it rock. And if I can, Mike, I will try to find you the video while we talk about it. But yeah, it got some black backlash. And I understand both sides, but I want to
see the comments. Let me see the comments.
I want to believe Diddy.
Yeah, I mean, so Devar says he said twerking was okay, but the cussing is not okay.
That's what Diddy said.
So why did he cut her off so quick? Why couldn't he just change the song and let her keep going if it was nothing against Lizzo?
For people, real quick, I'm just gonna show Mike the video.
Let me see here.
She starts getting low. She starts getting busy.
And this guy got all his kids in the background. I tell you, he said.
So he said, "Let's play something
more family friendly.
Something more family friendly." So, now let me show you. Now let me show you what happened with the Drea situation.
But was the music different though? That's the major question. Was the music different? Oh, I remember seeing this video.
And
the kids in the back row said, "Oh."
But is juvenile kid friendly?
Okay. Diddy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Diddy look bad. Okay.
Was the video is juvenile kid friendly?
Okay. I was trying to figure out what way, but now if I could see, Diddy messed up. Diddy tried to find a way to, sugarcoat his problem or cover it up, but he messed up. We're gonna be honest here on Double M.
We're gonna be honest.
Diddy didn't want to see Lizzo twerk.
He didn't.
Diddy, his kids, they didn't want to see Lizzo twerk. For whatever reason, I ain't gonna say X, Y, and Z. Diddy and his kids didn't want to see Lizzo twerk. And I think Diddy was trying to be nice about it and just say, hey, let's change.
Should Diddy get killed for it? Like, should he get slammed for it?
I think he should get, if he's getting slammed, it's because his excuse was BS.
Okay.
If anything, if he didn't want to see her twerk, obviously you accepted her into the live, like you accepting other people into the live. Let her do whatever, and then say, okay, Lizzo, thanks for joining. All right, take it easy. Don't say something like, oh, the music needs to change, it's not kid friendly. But then you bring that Michelle chick on, and you're playing Juvenile, and she's shaking her ass too.
She's backing that ass up.
She sure was. His kid's jaw dropped and said, whoa. So like, Diddy messed up there. Diddy messed up.
Latrice agrees with you on what you're saying. Yeah. Now with further review here on Double M, I changed my take. I was with Diddy. I was believing in him, like, hey, make a good song. But then
BS.
Back That Ass Up came on, and
he didn't want to see Lizzo twerk.
He was, maybe he just forgot. He was just, he saw Drea shaking the booty, and he just forgot about his rules for a second. And it was like, hey,
you're saying he got mesmerized?
He got mesmerized. That's all.
I seen in the kids' eyes, they got mesmerized too.
He got mesmerized, and he forgot his own rules. Easter Sunday, he shouldn't have played it, but he saw Drea moving. He really liked how Drea was moving. And he said, I forgot.
So then his excuse or whatever you want to call it needs to be better. I mean, it is what it is. Obviously, I just think what it boils down to is Diddy's excuse or whatever is not covering up. Just, you didn't want to see Lizzo twerk. Say, all right, thanks, Lizzo. And if he would have just cut her off and said, all right, thanks, whatever.
Yeah,
everything would have been fine. Nobody would have said nothing, but he got caught up in what he was doing. So sorry.
That's the crazy thing about these IG lives, because if you want to be entertaining, most of the time you're drinking, you're having a good time. Trust me, I know. And and things could slip and things could happen, and people and Instagram, everyone's screen recording everything.
True.
Especially when you got celeb, everyone's screen recording is going to come
because you might say something slick. I think there was a IG live that was screen recorded or a picture of somebody. I don't know who but their titty popped out. Someone's titty popped out. I forgot who it was.
And then someone had it.
Someone had the screenshot of it ready to go.
That's the thing, because with IG live, we got to remember, at the most part, you're at your crib.
Yeah.
So you're a lot more comfortable with. Instead of if you were somewhere else at a workplace or anywhere, you're at the crib, you're chilling, you're comfortable, you got your friends on, you're having a good time. Words can be said, titties can pop out, like anything can happen when you're at the crib.
Bored in the house and in the house bored, That's
a great TikTok song. I like that TikTok.
That's TikTok song slick. But yeah, that IG live, again, if you're not familiar, it's plenty of time right now. I've seen IG has been very entertaining.
I'm telling you, man, I still haven't watched Snowfall because I just be on IG live at night. Just
yeah, IG live at night.
IG live at night is different.
IG live at night is a different entity.
It's different. Like after hours,
it's like what's that? BET Uncut. Back in the day when they used to say, all I used to hear back in the days, yo, you heard about that tip drill video that came on BET at night?
So Tory Lanez IG is Tip Drill, right? And then IG at night is Tip Drill Uncut.
Yeah, pretty much. That is a perfect way to describe it. IG, if IG, because IG got hip to Tory Lanez, like they was getting a little extra wild, and they shut Tory Lanez IG down. Like the owner of IG had to come out and make comments, whatnot. I don't know if he's hip to IG after dark, but it's a whole different animal. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
That's it. We're not trying to get.
All I'm about to say about
that either.
But let's move on a little bit. We got some other topics. Again, if you heard the playlist from earlier,
and shout out everyone watching on the on the IG, watching on the YouTube.
Yes, for sure.
Let the comments flow.
So Ray Allen, former Boston Celtic, won a championship in 2008 when he was a part of the Big Three. Over the years, plenty of years have passed now, and Ray Allen left the team. Everybody knows the story. Ray Allen left the team, went to Miami Heat, and it's a lot of the Celtics players have been pissed. Mainly Kevin Garnett, Rondo a little bit, uh, Paul Pierce. Like they've all had little different issues. And Ray Allen was on Cedric Maxwell, another former Celtics podcast today, and Cedric Maxwell asked him about the whole situation, particularly about Kevin Garnett's jersey retirement happening in Boston next season. Will he be there, kind of? Or Doc Rivers made comments that, he's hoping Ray Allen will be there. And again, the conversation came up. Ray Allen, the reasons why he left and the hatred behind him and how the city of Boston kind of turned their back on him and, felt a lot of animosity from the fans and the players and whatnot. And a lot of it, he doesn't feel like he deserves that stuff because he just left as a free agent. He didn't do anything to anybody necessarily. He left as a free agent, and how he personally doesn't have any beef with anybody. He doesn't hate Garnett or hate Pierce or hate the Celtics or anything. He just, went about his life. But, it still did hurt him at the fact that he received all this hate. He said he got death threats and different things from Celtics fans, once he left. So that's always until, a solid resolution comes from it. It's always going to be a conversation that can take place within Boston sports. The whole story of Ray Allen leaving the Big Three Boston Celtics in 2011. I think 2011. When did he leave?
2012.
2012.
Yeah.
So,
or 11. It might be 11, right?
I think that time period.
Right.
Yeah, that time. So, I mean, it's a conversation. Like I said, it's a conversation ongoing. I definitely want to hear from you guys. If we haven't talked about it much before on the show, but what do you feel about Ray Allen leaving? Some people are on the side that Ray Allen's free to do whatever he wants. If he wanted to leave and go, he could leave and go. He's a free agent. Thanks for what you've done. But if you want to go, you can go. And then some people on the side of, nah, man, he left the Celtics high and dry. They was brothers. They was in it together, fighting to the end. He should have never left or whatnot. I think some people don't always have all the facts about the story. If you know me or Marv, us as big Celtics fans, I think we've gathered all the facts possible.
Yeah, we know all the information.
We know all the information, all the facts, and I know where I stand on the whole Ray Allen versus the Celtics situation. Marv, if you want to speak on, I'll definitely speak on as well. But again, to the viewers, where do you guys stand on this whole Ray Allen versus Celtics thing? If you haven't heard the interview, go check it out. Cedric Maxwell podcast with Celtics blog. But Marv, how do you feel, once again, hearing even more comments, this time coming from Ray Allen? Because a lot of different players have talked over the years.
Yeah.
But these latest comments coming from Ray.
Nothing Ray said was any different than what he said before in the past about the situation when asked about it. At this point, man, it doesn't even matter what I think or what the fans think. They won a championship 12 years ago. It's been 12 years. If fans are still bitter about it and mad, then okay, Ray. Fans are gonna be mad. Fans are gonna say whatever they want. It's the relationship with your teammates that matter the most. Like I was upset hearing him talk about the fans so much. All the fans, we don't give a damn.
I mean, the fans are sending you death threats.
Yeah, but 12 years later, I'm not trying to hear about the fans. I want to hear about how we going to repair the relationship with the Boston Celtics team. Ray Allen came out to the Paul Pierce thing. Paul Pierce's what you call jersey ceremony.
Yeah.
You don't think the fans would have rejoiced when the pictures of Pierce and Ray Allen were in China together? You don't think the fans rejoiced and said, at the end of the day, yes, fans were hurt, but everyone wants to see Ray Allen back with the Celtics and hanging out. Everyone wants to see that happen. Yes, Celtics are very petty. Pierce, Garnett, Rondo,
mainly Garnett.
They're petty. They're hurt about it, and they're no better. It's like the Mean Girls. Cool, we get it. Ray plays a part in this too. You left, you did whatever. But I feel like Ray is struggling to understand his role in all of this. I think Ray doesn't get that you have a part in it. No one's not mad at you for any reason. Yeah, you went to the enemy. That was some BS. Now speak up and say, hey, man, I understand why they're mad. Could I have gone another way and told them, hey guys, I'm trying to do this for my family, move forward? I could have done that. I didn't. I get it. I'm happy for KG. If he would want me there, I'll be there and we can reconcile. It's that simple. It is that simple. Yes, KG's been has been petty, but I've also seen KG in many interviews when they talk about the big three. He mentions Ray's name.
Yeah, I've seen him lately starting.
He mentions
like before he wasn't mentioning Ray
Right.
at all, but
But
lately he started.
Time heals everything. He mentions Ray's name when he talks about the 2008 champ. Oh, Ray did this, and then when we got together, like it's not like he ignores who that man is. Rondo has already said, look, if we doing a reunion, Ray Allen's gonna get the invite. I don't care. Rondo's one of those who's like, I don't even care no more. If you know Rondo, he's just gonna go with the flow. If Ray comes. He doesn't. He does. He rides out for his brother. Pierce has come out, reconciled with Ray Allen, and he said why he was mad at Ray. Ray just needs to play his part now. Play your part. And I like if you listen to the Cedric Maxwell thing, Maxwell had a similar situation with Ray Allen. He's no Ray Allen, of course, but he exited with the Celtics and had major beef with the Celtics afterwards. Same thing. Fans
This is a little tough because they traded his ass out of here.
They traded, so he had beef with the Celtics. But when Larry Bird's his jersey was coming up, they told him to come through. He came in. Now Cedric's a big part of Celtics family right now. And he came and he told Ray, he was like, yo, Ray, man, like I did not want to come back, but I came back and I really think that you should do the same. Like he was trying to really talk to Ray, like, look, Ray, I get you upset, but I really think this would be good for you. And I don't know if Ray was really feeling it from the vibe that I got from it, but I think both parts definitely play a part, and Ray just needs to understand his.
Yeah, I think, we was having this conversation a little bit before we started the show. I think one thing that Ray Allen needs to accept, which he hasn't acknowledged, he has. Pierce spoke on it. I think Garnett, kind of spoke on it, especially when they had the Area 51 with them. 21. They spoke on it. They all spoke on it. There's one thing in agreement. Obviously, mad that he left. Yeah, he didn't play for the team anymore. He left in free agency. That's one. Are they mad that he go to that they were battling the last 2 years? Yes, that pissed them off because they hated the Heat. Heat hated them, and he went there too. But I think those two things is said about that. Those things what really pissed the guys off, especially Pearson and Garnett. What really pissed them off is that he couldn't even say, I'm leaving. Pearson said it many times. Not even a text, phone call. Pierce said he tried to reach